Chicago beaten by the Bears 24-3. Capacity crowd at Riverfront, and here we go. It is a short kick, and it's taken by Jennings to the 15. And crushed across the 20-yard line. Stanford Jennings on the return. Butch Roll, the backup tight end, on the stop. So Jennings went 16 yards, and here's the Cincinnati offense with Brooks and Wilson, the running backs. McGee, Brown, and Holman are the receivers. Rodney Holman getting into it last week. He'd been a forgotten man. And that huge front line of the Bengals. Munoz, Reimers, Kozerski, Montoya, and Walter. First down for Cincinnati at their 24-yard line. And now change in the backfield. It is Ickey Woods. And he has the first down. So Ickey Woods out to the 40-yard line. Cornelius Bennett, the outside linebacker, made the stop. 17-yard pickup. And a look at that tremendous Buffalo defensive line. Still Smerlas and Smith all having outstanding years. Darryl Talley, an underrated linebacker. Shane Conlon not starting because of a foot injury suffered last week, but will be available for later on. Radisic in the starting lineup. And here is Brooks. Could not make the turn. A short pickup. Wayne Davis, who is replacing the injured Derek Burrows at the left cornerback position, made the stop. Burrows banged up with an ankle injury and a bruised jaw suffered last week. It'll be a second down and 9 at the 42.
If you look at this defense, the one thing that you'd like to establish, even though the Cincinnati Bengals have such a great passing game with Boomer 23 touchdowns, they would like to try to run the ball on the Bills at first and then pass when you want to pass.
McGee to the near side and Brown to the far side. Esiason completes over the middle for the first down. Number 82, the tight end, Rodney Holman, stopped by strong safety Leonard Smith.
When you talk about all of the weapons you have, you've got Brown and you've got Collingsworth and you've got Brooks, but you also have an excellent tight end in Rodney Holman. And if you're going to cover the tight end one-on-one with a strong safety, Smith, he's going to find him.
And Leonard Smith, a well-rested player. He was ejected early last week in the game against the Jets. First down midfield for the Bengals. We are just underway. 60,000 at Riverfront. Woods. So Ickey Woods successfully running here on this opening series against Buffalo. Smith and Kelso able to get him down.
This play was designed to go over the right guard. And what happened was that Freddie Smerlas was in the hole sitting. Ickey Woods made a great adjustment back to the outside and picks up the first down.
Pick up of 12 for Woods, the rookie from Nevada, Las Vegas.
See Freddie Smerlas, now watch his penetration. He's there. Woods has to now turn back to the outside. An excellent adjustment. Picks up a first down.
Now the lone deep back is Brooks. First down at the Buffalo 38. Play action. Esiason off the roll. Able to complete it. Another first down. This time the backup tight end, Jim Riggs. The stop by Bentley and Smith.
Darryl Talley is down on the field, and he's slow getting up. He was the guy that was putting the heat on Boomer, and he's hurt. They already have one linebacker, Shane Conlon, could play, but Radisic is in there. This is the end of the play here. The tackle, Smith making a tackle. That is a fumble. But Cincinnati gets the ball back. To lose two linebackers in a game, Kelly is really hurt.
And Don Graham has checked in, replacing Talley. The loose ball was covered by McGee. It's a 14-yard pass play and a first down at the Buffalo 22. 3.5 gone by. Here's Brooks, and he found a big hole. So James Brooks, who comes in averaging 5.8 per carry to lead the NFL, was stopped by the left defensive end, Art Still.
You hear that hitting? It's unbelievable. It's a big, big offensive line, and they're going against a 3-4 defense, which puts those big offensive guards on linebackers.
We're getting punchy up here in the broadcast booth. Second down and 5 at the 16. Cincinnati marching right down the field against Buffalo. Now Wood. What's inside the 5?
Mark, when you look at the offensive line, which we talked about, they just take the Bills defense and just drive them off the line. It's not one person. Watch to the right of your screen and see what happens. Look at the depth. Here comes Bruce Smith back. Bentley, they're knocking back. Smurlis just overruns the play, and Nicky Woods makes the adjustment back inside. But they took the defensive line and linebackers 5 yards downfield.
Esiason asking for quiet as a 1st and goal at the 4. And it's Brooks in motion. And here's Woods turning it, but cannot get in. He stopped at the line. Wayne Davis up from his left cornerback position. He is a local product out of Cincinnati, played at Mount Healthy High School. Able to make the stop along with Mark Kelso from the free safety position.
Kelso gets the initial hit. You see Kelso, there's Bennett being blocked at the line of scrimmage, so Kelso's job is now to fill as a safety. He's there, also Davis there.
Second and goal. Cincinnati Bengals coming in have committed the fewest penalties in the AFC. It is now a 3rd and goal at the 4. This the 10th play of the drive. Woods and Brooks in the backfield. Brooks peeling off. Again it's Woods coming in. And he is held short of the goal line. The front 3 of Still, Smurlis, and Smith keeping Woods away.
Cornelius Bennett is in on the play. Leonard Smith, the strong safety, was in on the play. And there was just no place for Ickey Woods to go. And it looks like the Bengals may be going for the touchdown. Watch this hit right here. There's Leonard Smith, and also Cornelius Bennett gets in. Kelso gets in on the play, but Smith is the man that made the stop.
75 and 78 reporting. Eligible 75 and
75 is Bruce Reimers, the left guard. 78, the left tackle, Anthony Munoz, who has caught a couple.
They also put a little bit more weight on the field.
A 4th and goal from the 1. They go for the 6. Well, the Bengals indicate that they're in. Let's see. No official word. Bentley and Radisic able to stop them.
They're trying to go over Munoz and Reimers on the left-hand side, and it doesn't work. Also, Dave Smith, number 60, playing the tight end. But look at the defensive line. They're just there, hanging on. Radisic makes the play.
So the Bills come up big on the Cincinnati drive. You have gone for the 3?
Yes, especially against this football team. They're playing the number 1 defense in the AFC, the number 2 defense overall in the National Football League. You have to put points on the board when you can.
The quarterback is Jim Kelly. The running backs, Thurman Thomas and Jamie Mueller. And this is Mueller. The guards, Devlin and Wolford, are the tackles. Second down and 9 at the 2. Again to the ground. It's Thomas. And Thomas breaks tackles, has a 1st down and more. Thurman Thomas run out by the right corner, Eric Thomas.
Thurman Thomas does this on his own, basically. There is a small hole there, but watch, he'll break a tackle right at the left of your screen. Right there, he breaks one. And then Solomon Wilcox comes up, cannot hold him. Look at the leg drive of Thurman Thomas. His legs never stop, breaks it out, gets the ball almost to the 25-yard line.
A 20-yard run by Thomas, the rookie from Oklahoma State. We'll take a timeout. Second down 10. No score. First quarter. We are halfway through. And here's Harmon getting up across the 30-yard line. He is usually the Bills' 3rd down specialist, the change of pace man at running back. Ronnie Harmon out of Iowa, stopped by Williams and Wilcox. of 86. Third down, 8 from the 26. Kelly goes down. The assault led by Reggie Williams. And there is Reggie, 13-year man from Dartmouth, combining with Jim Scow, the right defensive end.
This was just a total breakdown in the middle of the Buffalo Bills offensive line, and you have Riddick sitting in there trying to block Reggie Williams, number 57, and it didn't happen, and Scow was also there.
At the Buffalo 40, 6.5 remaining. First quarter, no score. Brooks in motion, and Esiason puts it up first down. For a first down. Bennett and Radisic making the stop on the tight end, Rodney Coleman. There's Boomer Esiason, the top-rated passer in the NFL, having a sensational season.
Now, Cornelius Bennett was lined up on Holman, but look where that ball is, but right between two players, right between the defensive linebackers, Radisic and also Cornelius Bennett. The ball.
First down at the 27-yard line. 5.5 left in this opening quarter. No score. Brooks making the turn and working inside the 20, refusing to go down.
We are seeing some excellent running, not only by Buffalo, but also by the Cincinnati Bengals. Ickey Woods and this guy, James Brooks. And he just breaks it to the outside. Now, Bruce Smith was on the outside. They just cave him back to the inside. There's a double team. Bentley gets caught to the inside, and once Brooks sees that, he breaks it to the outside. There's no support out there. Radisic can't get there fast enough. They've got Graham tied up downfield, but at the end of this play, watch the balance of James Brooks. He's not going down.
11-yard advance, first down of the Bills, 16. Again to the ground. Brooks to the other side. Radisic on the stop of Brooks, who is running so well. Earlier we mentioned 149 yards on the ground last week against Dallas on only 16 carries, including a 51-yard touchdown run. Also caught a 13-yard touchdown pass play. He's gone for 23 on 4 carries, another 6 for Brooks, and it's a 2nd and 4 at the 10.
Are we talking the opening? Nothing fancy, Mark. They're just going to line up and go at each other.
Just under 4 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Now Woods on the handoff, running well, and then stacked up. Now, it's a 1st and goal at the 3. And here's Brooks, and he is in for the touchdown.
Marv, on this play is an example of what I was talking about. This was an off-tackle play, but the Bills are not adjusting to the outside. So as soon as Brooks sees to the right of your screen, he's going to see everybody's taken to the inside. There's nobody out here. The corner has run off. Kelso, the safety, is the only guy left to make the play. You have no linebacker out there. You don't have a defensive end out there, and you're relying on a safety to make the play.
James Brooks with his 12th touchdown of the season that leads the AFC. And now here is Jim Breach attempting the point after. The Cincinnati Bengals, with 2 minutes 53 seconds remaining in this first quarter, have taken a 7-0 lead. This drive, 5 plays for 40 yards. Back at Riverfront Stadium, Cincinnati, capacity crowd, just under 60,000 on hand. Marv Albert with Paul McGuire. Cincinnati 7, Buffalo nothing. And here's the kickoff from Lee Johnson of the Bengals. It is taken by Ronnie Harmon. Hesitated for a moment, and only able to make his way to the 10-yard line. He had a notion to stay in there and then came out.
I think he thought he was on the line, Marvin. He had to come out with it. He didn't know where his foot was. It was almost a safety here.
2nd and 10 from the 10, and it's to the ground for Thomas. And the Cincinnati defense coming up very strong here in the first quarter. This the second time, though, that the Bills have started out from their own 10.
there's only so many plays that you can run in this area. And it seems like a dumb statement, but it's not. In the middle of the field, there's a multitude of plays. But down here, you just don't want to make a mistake. So they only have a select few plays, and if they're not working, they're not blocking on the offensive line, you're not going to be able to execute them.
Plus very little room to maneuver. And now Kelly has a 3rd down and 9 from the 11. Off the double pump, able to complete to Reed, but short of the 1st down. Andre Reed, who is having a terrific season. Bengals still smarting from that one. And here's Esiason, 1st down from the 37. Putting it out there for a 1st down and additional yardage for Eddie Brown. Brown getting inside the 35. Ray Bentley on the tackle, a 29-yard pass play.
This whole thing starts with that offensive line. They just keep the Buffalo Bills totally out of Boomer Esiason's face, and then you have Leonard Smith trying to cover Brown. Watch the offensive line. Freddie Smerlis, they got Bruce Smith double-teamed on the outside. He's going nowhere. Now they got Ickey Woods sitting in there trying to block somebody. He doesn't have to, so he's going to slide out. But the offensive line...
Cincinnati with a record of 9-3, half game in front of Houston. Houston beating Dallas on Thursday. Buffalo comes in at 11-1, but it's been all Bengals thus far. That's it for the 1st quarter. Cincinnati 7 and Buffalo nothing.